Hey guys, Big Red 310 here again. Sorry about the gum, but I just put it in my mouth and I'm not taking it out, so deal with it. First off, the links for these two shows. Okay, where'd I put it? The links for these two shows, I had the bad link. You see, I was signed in, and then I put these links. And you're not supposed to put them when you're signed in, unless you have to sign into my account to see them. I signed out, then I went to eBay, I typed in the titles, I found mine, the one I'm selling, and I put those. So go there. Those are the real ones. I put them back on my old video, but go there if you want to bid on $11 or $10 for Round Robin Challenge with $3 shipping, and $11 for Era of Honor Begins. I don't have a package for you guys today. There was a huge crate, a crate this big that I found on my doorstep when I came back from school. I was like, oh my god, it's here. I tore to pieces and then I realized it's the poem that I wrote for my dog. That I found for my dog. With a picture of my dog. I'm going to have in my room. That all my bros are going to have in their room on their frames. So that's why. So, kind of disappointing. Well, happy. But disappointing. I didn't get the Ring of Honor, but I was so happy that these poems finally came in. So, I'm going to try to watch Boston today. I wanted to watch it yesterday, but Chase, as soon as I got on Skype, he said, that's what this video is about. Go watch ROH on HDnet ASAP. And I said, come on, dude, I haven't seen the last 8 episodes. This is different. You don't even have to see the last episodes. Just watch it. I was like, okay. Popped it on. I saw it with Chase on Skype on the call because, you know, he wanted to hear it and all, and I have to agree with him. Ring of Honor, ladies and gentlemen, has changed. The TV shows now actually mean something. They now contribute to the storylines. We all know the Briscoes are fighting the American Wolves. They're still taped a lot in advance, which is still kind of bothering me. I knew the Briscoes were going to fight the American Wolves 2-3 weeks ago. I want to say 3 weeks ago. It was announced on this show, the Briscoes fought Kevin Steen and El Generico, where the winning team will get to fight the American Wolves at Final Battle. So yes, it's still delayed with the tapings and all, but they do contribute to the storylines. They contribute to the shows. And this was just great. Great, I thought. Because the TV shows used to be kind of like, they didn't mean anything to the shows. They kind of had their own independent show that was independent of the regular ROH DVDs. And they had their own matches, which weren't as good. Now, they combined, and each shows mean something. And it's awesome wrestling. These guys are trying. Jim Cornette, this is the first episode, I believe, where Jim Cornette takes helm. I don't know, I haven't seen the last 8, so I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure this is the first one where he debuts. And this one is excellent. There's only 2 matches on the show. One of them was 3.5 stars. The other one was 4.5. The 4.5 is on my top 10 matches of the year. It's number 10. Austin Aries versus Kenny Omega versus Davey Richards versus Roderick Strong. 4-way match for the Ring of Honor title. Awesome. Awesome match. The other match, the Briscoes versus Kevin Steen and El Generico. On the rest of the show, they were just talking about the Pick 6. And a surprise return at the end. Excellent, excellent, excellent television show. I will now be wanting to watch all these shows from now on. I'm not going to watch the old episodes. I'm just going to watch the main events. They're really good stuff. Like, I still haven't seen Kenta Chris Hero. I still haven't seen the Hybrid Dolphins versus the American Wolves. Still haven't seen Kenta and the Hybrid Dolphins versus the American Wolves and Chris Hero. So yeah, still a lot. Brian Danielson versus Austin Aries. I'm just going to watch that stuff. I'm not going to watch the actual shows. Okay? The crowds are a lot bigger. They actually have a pretty big crowd this time. And they have a new theme song. They actually have a freaking theme song. It's not just a generic oh, and then you hear the fans saying ROH, 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 ROH. It's actually a real theme song. And it's a good one too. It just feels different. The crowd is louder. It feels more like a Ring of Honor show as it does to HDnet taping. So I encourage all of you guys to go see it. If you have it, go watch it. I think you guys have to wait till Friday. Yeah, I think he uploads ROH Brazil uploaded on Friday. If I remember, which is very unlikely, but I will try. If I remember on my video or whatever I'm doing on Friday, I'll put the link for the show. So yeah, please go. Or here, I'll put the link for ROH Brazil. Go subscribe to him if you haven't already, and you'll get to see the show. The shows are great, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have to pay for them. I do not want to hear bullshit excuses that you can't watch ROH. This is a great show. This is a great show. The main event is 4.5 stars. Awesome show. I'm going to put a link to Ring of Honor Brazil, and I want you to subscribe to him if you haven't already to see the show. That way I wouldn't have to remind you to put the link. I'm probably going to try to remember and put it anyways, but it'll pop up in your subscription box. Okay, NFL weeks 13 through 14. Yes, I know I absolutely suck at these, but I showed them to Spinnernet last week on Skype. And so now I'm just going to read them to you. I did pretty well last week. I did very well last week, actually. Jets at Buffalo. I chose the Jets. Didn't see the game. I'll be honest, didn't see the game. I was too busy on Thursday night, but I heard it was nothing special. Philadelphia, Atlanta. I chose Philadelphia. Again, like everyone's talking about, Atlanta's team is... The Atlanta Falcons team has a lot of players missing. That team is nearly depleted. And Michael Turner's not as good as this year as he was last year, which I did predict. In the summer, there was just too much hype on him. For last season, I mean. For this season, I just did not think that he could live up to what everyone wanted him to be. I thought that was just kind of like a one-hit thing, especially since most of their team is gone. But still, he's not that good as he's not as good as that one time he used to be. Carolina to the Bay. Carolina. Pretty much a game no one cares about. So Chicago. I chose Chicago. Detroit, Cincinnati. Cincinnati. Tennessee, Indianapolis. I wanted to pick Tennessee because I really thought they could win. But I didn't really think they would win. I know for the first 5 weeks, I always picked Tennessee to win, and I was lost. And the last few weeks, I always picked the team to beat Indianapolis, and I always get it wrong. So this year, I just could not combine both. I just could not pick Tennessee again, and I just could not go against Indianapolis. I just did not think they were good enough to do it. Houston, Jacksonville. As a Dolphins fan, I desperately needed Houston to win, but they didn't. I didn't really think they would. Actually, no, I did think they would. I think they're a very good team, but I think now they're crumbling at the edges. They used to be 5-2, now they're 5-7. Not really a disappointing ball club. Like Spinnernet said, I kind of expected Kansas City to win, but I thought they're doing too poorly this year for me to actually think they would. I know they've done worse before, but I just couldn't believe it. And I was right, thank God. Sorry, Spinnernet. Ring of Miami. Okay, just what gets me upset. People say that it was an upset. It was not an upset. I'm sorry, that game was not an upset. Look at your history. The Dolphins have beaten the Patriots once or twice, except for the year 2007, for like the past 9-10 years. Check it yourself. I think the only year where the Patriots won both games against us was in 2007, when they had their all-star super team and when we were 1-15. Every other year, we either split the decision or we win both games. I'm tired of hearing it. And it doesn't matter whether it's in Miami or in Foxborough like we proved last year. Does not matter. I remember them in 2006 when we beat them 21-0. 21-0 when they were expected to go on to win the Super Bowl. Which they almost did. They almost did. I remember in 2004 where they did win the Super Bowl, and when we were like 1-13, and we beat them 29-28. It doesn't matter the conditions. We will always beat the Patriots once or twice. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. And I knew we would win. I said, easily, we're winning. When we were down by 14-0, I said, easily, we're going to win. When we're coming back, easily, we're going to win. And then we won. So don't call us an upset. That really gets me. I'm sorry, but that's not an upset. That is not an upset. Nothing can be further from truth. Look up the history yourself. Maybe 2002. I think I remember 2002. They might have beaten us twice there. But look it up. When we've had our worst seasons, probably the worst, no, guaranteed the worst decade in Dolphins franchise history in the 21st century, we still managed to beat the Patriots once or twice. Look it up yourself. Okay. Old Dogs. I thought it was a decent movie. There's a lot of the jokes where I didn't laugh at, and that really annoys me. When you say a joke and I just don't laugh, and the entire theater is quiet, I was like, oh, no, fail. The kids were really annoying. They really got on my nerves. I didn't think the fat kid was that good. I really didn't. I mean, he's a kid, but the girl was good, I thought. The fat kid, I just couldn't buy it from him. I don't know. I just didn't see him as the guy to play the son of the distressed father who's never had children before. Oh, I forgot. Old Dogs about John Travolta and Robin Williams, where Robin Williams, apparently his old flame, who he hooked up with in Florida, he had children with. That she didn't tell him. and now he has to take care of her while she's in jail. Honestly, I don't want to be too harsh on a kid actor. I just did not like the guy. I just could not buy it from him. I know it sounds not fair coming from a kid actor. I just could not buy it from him. I think this is a movie a lot for me. Movie had its moments when they rearranged the pills and John Travolta and Robin Williams took each other's pills and they had those crazy side effects in the golf game. That was really funny, which saved the movie in my book. I'm gonna give this movie like a 6.5, 6.25. I thought it was decent, not very good. I don't think you should really go out of your way to see it. I think this is more of a rental, maybe not even a rental, more like a DirecTV $3 buy, or even wait like 2 years for it to go on HBO. It's a Robin Williams movie. It'll probably be on HBO all the time. That's all I have for today. I'm Big Red 310. Go to ROH Brazil. Go to my eBay page. I'm out. See ya.